Hello, Aries. I know last week I did a weekend singles reading, and I'm still going to do singles, but I'm going to do something a little different. And before I even start, I'm going to pull a card from the Angel Answer Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. And so as I do the reading, I want you to think about what your question is in reference to it. And hopefully whatever card comes out will answer your question. I'm not going to show the answer before that though, okay? So I'm just going to shuffle. What do Aries singles need to know for the weekend? Let's see. What do Aries singles here? I'm going to turn it this way. We know I do tend to use the Essential Tarot because they're smaller for my little hands. Oops. So so that one wants to come out, and I don't want to see it, so I'm actually going to take that one, Aries. And we'll see at the end what that card says. We're going to leave that right there. Okay? So, I'm going to be using the Dark Mansion Tarot again for the tarot cards. And then we'll take a few of the Romance Angel Oracle cards also. And put your singles reading all together for this weekend. Oh, wow, 2 cards all at once. Okay, what do we got? Oh, 4 cards. Whoa. Okay, I wouldn't normally do this, but oh boy. Okay then. So the first one I see is the High Priestess. And the High Priestess, I believe she's related to spirituality. And she, actually, you know what I noticed? She's got the divine number. She's got the 11. You have the 1, 1 and the 1, 1. And that's drawing my attention. So, divine. There's spirituality involved here. And then you got the Tower card. Now, keep in mind, the Tower card doesn't mean like death, but I mean everything is falling down. Don't forget, I'm new to this, so bear with me. A tower is an ending. Many cases it's an unexpected ending. It's not very comfortable, but in many cases it might actually be something that's needed. Not something that you're expecting, but maybe something that's needed. You know, do you ever have that moment, especially in a relationship where you're not sure if you like the person or not, and then something happens and you're like, oh, boom, that's it. I get it. I'm done. Maybe you're having that moment because maybe you've been thinking about this and that Tower moment happens. Because the next card that you got, Aries singles, is the 6 of Swords. And I know the 6 of Swords is moving on to calmer waters. If you notice, they're moving from, let's see here. Sorry, I'm doing everything in reverse. They're moving away from the rough waters and going to calmer shores. So, I don't know. I want to say that this is your guide. Like, you just know that this Tower moment leads you to do something maybe that's not expected, but it's going to get better. Okay, Aries singles. And the last card. Now, I've been just holding it in my hand this whole time. The Lovers. Now, the Lovers is also the Gemini card. So maybe you're dealing with a Gemini. It's a little different than the other cards. The standard Rider-Waite has the 2 people on it, just looking at each other. And this one has a third person. So I'd have to say that maybe this story to me seems to be saying that maybe you think something's not right. Maybe the Tower moment happens, and I'm wondering if you're involved in a third-party situation, and maybe that's why something wasn't feeling right, and then maybe there was confirmation, but now the 2 of you maybe are moving on, and maybe Maybe you're working on things together because she's out there in the cold. And you're the one moving on to calmer waters. So Aries singles, if there's somebody that you've been interested in, and I keep saying singles, but to me, I say singles because if you're not married or in a committed relationship and maybe they're dating other people and maybe this is someone you actually really liked, so you are not very happy with this whole tower moment and saying, wait a minute, I thought we meant more to each other. And so many times we assume things and maybe we just shouldn't assume. That's kind of hard to do, and I know that dating isn't easy right now, but people are making do. Social distancing, wearing masks, and all that good stuff. So now we're going to pull a romance angel card for you guys. Let's see what we get here. Okay, let's see what the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. What card did you guys get? Oh, trust. Ah, look at that. It's almost mimicking. But instead there's a little angel. What does it say? It says trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Wow. Okay. Let's see here. Let's, whoopsie. I like that one better. So here, let's put this one here. And trust. We'll read what the book says. The book says, in response to your question, the Romance Angels ask you to trust that everything is exactly as it needs to be. Do not add fear to the situation, which will only create drama and negativity. Instead, the angels ask you to release your worries to them. Your present situation is here to bring you blessings and personal growth, leading to beautiful romantic love you so deeply desire and deserve. As you follow the pathway you're currently on, trust that it's leading you in the right direction. Your faith uplifts your energy, which in turn attracts positive experiences and people, including romantic partners. This is truly a situation where with faith, all things are possible. Now, little disclaimer here. Have faith, yes, trust. But if someone has really done something and you don't believe, I always believe in trusting your gut. So the cards are saying to trust. I'm saying to trust intelligently. Okay, so have you thought about what your question would be to the oracle cards, the angel oracle cards? Angel answer, excuse me. So it's got a pretty back. Oh my goodness gracious. Remain positive, Aries. Wow. Trust, remain, look at this. Now that is incredible. I'm really enjoying doing it more intuitively than using all the books for everything. Aries, check you out. This is awesome. What a beautiful story. You're not so sure about it. Something happens that confirms it. Maybe you guys have a talk. Whatever happens, you're moving on. I would have to say that either you're moving on to new love or the person that you were with is now, because there's two stories here that I'm looking at this. The one story is you find out that somebody is seeing someone else and they decide to stay with you. Or you decide to leave them and you're happy and they're left watching you move forward. Aries, trust, remain positive. Kind of wish I was in Aries right now. Aries, thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful weekend. It looks like it's going to be pretty eventful for you with some really good happy endings. So I love it. Remain positive. Remain positive, guys.